All right, so I'm having a look at NVDA today on Wednesday, May 1st. FOMC is out of the way. Nvidia is down at the end of the day, almost 4%, $830 level. So what I'm watching from here for the stock. So rates are unchanged, Fed is not cutting. So right here, right now, well, we have talked about this name many times, right? Last week, it did have plus 15% or so. Overall, with all the semiconductor names, and market is a bit volatile. If you take a look at the VIX, it's at 15, but it's not. Wix doesn't reflect it because not many people are buying longer dated puts. But overall, market large cap stocks have been swinging up and down pretty crazy lately. So right here, right now, if you take a look at this yellow line on my chart, which represents 50-day simple moving average. Today we are below it, and it did act as a resistance. If we switch to hourly chart, you can see after AMD's report last night, where stock is down almost 9%. Nvidia was gapping down as well, and in the morning sold off pretty bad, and then after FOMC, we had this pretty big run up, and then at the end of the day, last like 10-15 minutes or so, we had this 30 minutes or so, we had this pretty big flush, and it gave it almost back. So this 50-day is a resistance, $860 level, which was support at some point, and now it's resistance. And this 50-day moving average as well, it was resistance at these levels, and now it's resistance again. So if you're bullish, I know there were a lot of calls were coming in. If we take a look at just quickly into option activity, 1 million calls, 718,000 puts. And I believe calls are still being sold, okay? If you are somebody who keeps getting caught to the upside, well, that's what it's doing. It's in a distribution channel that will suck in as many people as possible before making a big move down or up. So this is the line I would watch. We are still making lower highs so far. If we can take a look at this recent highs, 52-week highs, and this recent rally where it rejected 3 days or so, it couldn't get back above this 880. So that's where I'm drawing this downtrend. If we do get back above 50-day moving average, well, you will have still resistance at $900 level, okay? Because there are a lot of people who got caught in this level trying to trade breakout. To the downside. Well, to the downside, we do have right here, right now, I will be watching still this 750 and this gap from previous earnings report when stock gapped up from $680 or so all the way to 750. That's the gap area I will be watching if NVDA at some point in May is pretty volatile, tries to fill this level, okay? And I'm still in the camp that at some point NVDA, well, they're not reporting until 22nd or so. This red line on my chart represents 200-day simple moving average. And I'm still in that camp that it can definitely at some point pull back to this level, but it's not going to make it easy. And that drop, we did measure it last time. Let's say if it drops to $600 by the end of May, let's say that would be 37% retracement. And again, I'm comparing. If you haven't watched my other videos where we compared it to Tesla 2021, it is still doing exactly the same, trapping people left and right, both to the upside and downside. So To the upside, those are the levels. To the downside, I would watch ultra short term, maybe even $800 level, because if I bring up the ultra short term moving averages, well, looks like it is below its 5-day as well today. So 5-day at 854, 20-day is at 852. So anytime any stock is below its major moving averages and also ultra short term moving averages, I'm neutral to bearish. So let's see if these levels act as a resistance and it will curl and stock can basically, well, 760. That's what I will be watching to the downside before they report earnings. So that's my update for NVDA going forward. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.